A woman never belongs to you. It's just your turn. You lost your edge, she lost attraction for you. That's how it works. What'd you think she was gonna do? Tell you she cheated? Men cannot afford to get complacent in relationships. Get your fat ass off the couch, start lifting weights, and learn game. You're welcome.
And now your man, Donovan Sharpe.
What's up, guys? It's your man, Donovan Sharpe, and welcome to the 872nd edition of TSR Live, your daily dose of toxic masculinity, misogyny, and small bleep energy. It is Monday, September 12th of 2022. It is good to have you guys in today. As always, we are multi-streaming live simultaneously to Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, mgtow.tv, manosphere.tv, and of course, as always, in crystal clear, high-resolution 4K to SharpeStream. So however you're watching, wherever you're watching from, thank you for making the Sharpe Reality Live a part of your daily routine. Shout out to the snipers on the SharpeStream side. Shout out to Dre Raven, Blazanity, and King Life. We've got quite a few of you guys in there right now. I appreciate you guys being in here. Shout out to my sharpshooters on the YouTube side. So far, we've got Dre Raven double dipping, Roland Orike, Vaughn is in the house, Deshiznit702 is in the house. I'm assuming you are from Vegas. Of course, you guys all know that I have a special place in my heart for Sin City. Quick announcements before we get started here. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share the video with anyone who pees standing up. Also, be sure to tune in to me and Devin's new show, the hashtag How to Relationship podcast, every Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday evening at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And don't forget, gentlemen, you can now make payments. You can now make payments on anything on my website. Pardon me. That is the buy here. That is the buy now, pay later option. Pardon me. If you do not have the full amount, you can get access to any of my products that are $100 and up for a fraction of the price up front. Now, you don't have to buy products that are $100 and up. You can buy several products that total $100, but if you buy a product that's $100 and up, or your cart total is $100 or up, for a fraction of the cost up front, you can get full access to it. We've had many, many people actually take advantage of this new feature, and we've gotten really, 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 really good reviews so far because it works really, really well. So head on over to tsracademy.com for details. Okay, so today we are going to do things...
woman never...
Sorry about that. There we are. So today we're going to do things a little bit differently. I'm going to break down the Fresh and Fit podcast as usual, but I'm going to open up a Zoom link. For anyone who disagrees with anything I say. I encourage those with strong opinions, strong oppositions, strong arguments to jump on in. It doesn't have to necessarily pertain to this video. It can be any disagreement you've had with anything I've said in the past on, regarding relationships between men and women. All I ask is I have a few small requests. All I ask is that you be respectful. Okay, listen, we can get fiery, we can get heated as long as you're respectful. Let's dispense with the name calling. If you strongly disagree, you can have strong opinions. We can have a lively back and forth. I have no problem with that. Just let's be respectful. The second request is turn on your camera so I can see your face. If I cannot clearly see your face, I will not bring you on. So you trolls out there, you can either stay away or you can show your ugly faces for all the world to see. So, recently, your boy Sneeko made his way onto the Fresh and Fit podcast. He's on Fresh and Fit quite a bit now. He's a regular guest. I love his talking points. I love how he calls these 304s out. He does it a lot better than I do because I tend to I'm much louder. I'm certainly much louder and much more animated than Sneeko, and I think that's why I think that's probably why his disagreements come across a little better than mine. That being said, we are clearly both on the same side in terms of sexual relations between men and women. Another thing I'm going to do differently is I am also going to, as the girls introduce themselves, I normally skip over the introductions with this. However, what I'm going to do is as they're going around the panel introducing themselves, we're going to go check out these girls' Instagram. So after every girl introduces themselves, we're going to go and check out their Instagram. You can tell a lot by these girls on Fresh and Fit just by their Instagram. So if a woman says that she is an entrepreneur, whatever the case may be, we can go to her Instagram and say, nope, you are not, there is absolutely no Instagram. There is no Instagram, of course, because or there is no, how do you call it? You're not an entrepreneur. You're an OnlyFans girl who thinks she is an entrepreneur. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this party started.
Introduce the ladies.
So ladies, give us your name,
So ladies,
your age, what you do for a living, dating status, education level, and if you want to, of course,
your body count.
And we'll start right here. So name, age, what you do for a living, dating status.
All right, my name is Stephanie. I'm 24. I'm single. I have a full-time 9-to-5 job, and I do modeling on the side.
Oh boy.
What's your job?
Oh boy.
She's like, I don't want to say it.
No. I work for an insurance company. I'm
Okay.
a customer sales rep.
That's okay. So
Yeah.
okay. So
Yeah.
all right. So insurance.
That's
You
legit.
in Vogue?
Something like that.
No.
I do more
No.
video shoots. But
Oh, okay.
anyways,
Okay.
Do you hear what Sneeko just said? He's like, are you in Vogue? In other words, he's asking her, are you a published model? And Stephanie knew exactly what Sneeko was getting at. That's why she was like, something like that. No, it's nothing like that. Listen, man, just because you are above average looking and you get a bunch of thirsty guys in your DMs calling you wifey material on all of your Instagram pictures does not make you a model.
yeah. I did some college.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
And now, where are you from? Originally.
I'm from Jersey,
Oh,
Miami.
Red flag.
Oy, oy.
And how
First
long?
of all, 3 of us are from Jersey, so
3 red flags then.
Yeah, that's why we're trying to get the hell out of here.
How long you been here in Miami? Recently or?
yeah, I landed yesterday.
Oh
Yeah,
God.
but I've been here like a bunch of times.
Okay.
That's another red flag.
Yeah. Okay. What about you?
Okay, so let's check out Stephanie's Instagram here. Give me 2 seconds. Let me see. Nope, that's not her. That's not her. I don't have these in any particular order. I just pull them up. Let's see. Stephanie. Where are you? Does she not have an Instagram? No, I don't think she has an Instagram. Unless this is her. Is this her? Oh, Steph Berry. That's her. Okay, so this is Stephanie's Instagram. 26,000 followers. So Stephanie says that she is an Instagram model. Look, guys. Let's just call this what this is. Yeah. Stephanie is, Stephanie. The only reason why Stephanie isn't fat is because she's still young. That's the only reason. She probably does not go to the gym, or at least she doesn't go that often. But you can see, she's got a nice body. If the quote unquote slim thick is your cup of tea, but you guys can tell that she is going to blow up the minute she hits 30. You can already tell. See, she has a body type like Jessica Wong. Jessica Wong brags about the fact that there we go. See, Jessica Wong brags about the fact that she's 190 pounds, but she was only 29 years old when she did that interview with Kevin Samuels. And so this, you can tell. And of course, she's got the huge thigh buttocks tattoo, which is a huge, major red flag. You can tell this girl is clearly she's not really a model. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe because she wore a Hennessy shirt, maybe she considers herself to be a model. This girl is clearly for recreational use only. Yeah, she looks good enough to smash and pass, but there's nothing about this girl's Instagram page that would lead me to believe that she is actually a published model. Ladies, stop calling yourselves models if you're not a published signed model. here's what qualifies you as a model. Here's what qualifies you as a model. You are a published model in a magazine. You're a published model in a magazine or by a, how can we put this? You're a published model in a magazine or or for like maybe makeup. And I'll tell you what, here's what qualifies a woman as a model. If whatever company hires you to model their products, if whatever company, I see you in the queue, Darlie. I'm going to get to you in just a second. If you are, I see you twice in the queue now, Darlie. So I guess I'll get to the both of you. If the clientele for the company that has signed you as their model, if they are women, then you're a model, right? If you're signed by Victoria's Secret, Maybelline, CoverGirl, Estee Lauder, et cetera, et cetera. But if you're a model and your Instagram page looks like this, you're not a model, you're just a hoe. That's really what this comes down to. You are literally just a hoe. So miss me with the modeling thing. Okay, let me jump in here. So Darlie Lambert, give me 2 seconds here. I'm gonna get you in here, and I'm a little new at this, so just okay, very good. All right, Darlie. So you are on now live with Donovan. You're on now live with Donovan Sharpe. All right, Darlie. So what's your and again, I'm only taking calls for those who disagree. So what's your disagreement right now? I can hear you. And real quick, and hold on real quick. Now, you guys can't hear Darlie yet, but I need to make sure that we're on the up and up. So what's your disagreement, Darlie? Oh, Alex from Playing with Fire. That's what you want to talk about?
A young virgin, it's because she's a high quality woman, and I believe that she is worth the risk, So yeah, that's why I disagree with you with
so
about
you're
that.
okay. So your disagreement was because when I was on with Alex with Playing with Fire, I said that if you get married to a woman while she is young, that means she's low value. Is that what I said?
No, you said that if a man marry a woman when she's young, he's not high value because of the court system and all the laws about marriage, and because you teach men to not get married. I disagree with that. I believe that men should get married because I'm a traditional man, So
okay,
yeah, where I come from. So
okay.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No. Look, I completely understand what you're talking about here. Men should not. I'll put it to you this way, and this is funny. We actually had a conversation about this on hashtag How to Relationship podcast yesterday. Is there has always been the institution of marriage has been around long before court systems ever got involved, right? Five and 600 years ago, there were men and women who considered themselves to be husbands and wives to each other without the state being involved. Now, the organization that oversaw the marriage was the church, but the church did not get involved legally. So I would submit to you that men should not get married in a legal sense. Don't sign a marriage certificate. Don't sign a marriage license. If you really want to get married to a woman, then do private marriage. Get married in a church, have the whole ceremony. Just don't do it legally. That way you can show the world that you have chosen a woman. The world knows that you are calling yourselves husband and wife. Just because the court system doesn't see you as a husband and wife does not mean that you are not a husband and a wife. Devin and I, we're not married. We're not legally married. We're not private married, but people still call us husband and wife because we've been in a relationship for nearly 6 years. So what are your thoughts about private marriage?
Yeah, I agree with what you're saying, but how can I put this? There's many people who still take the risk to legally get married despite of all the laws, and I'm ready to take that risk if that woman is high quality enough. You understand? So I'm not scared about the government and all the laws because I trust that woman to not screw me over in the divorce court and to stay loyal to me until death.
See, this is where you're wrong, because even women with the best intentions, when they get, if you marry, now here's the thing, you obviously English is your second language, or it's not your first language. Where are you originally from?
I live in Canada. I'm French.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
And so, oh, wow. So you live in the West. Even if you were to marry, let's just say that you were to meet a high quality woman out in Eastern Europe. Let's just say she was from Estonia. She was traditional, feminine, blah, 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 blah. If you bring her back to the West, the UK, the United States, Canada, et cetera, if you bring her back to the West, you're putting your personal wealth at risk, because now you're subjecting yourself to being, and here's the thing. Women in the West are encouraged and incentivized to blow up their relationships so they can get all their cash and prizes. So while you might think, hey, listen, I'll just choose a woman who is less likely to screw me over, even the most well-intentioned traditional women are encouraged not only by the court system but by everything around them. So what's the point of getting legally? There is no advantage to getting legally married. Why not just have the ceremony without getting the state involved?
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, I agree. I still believe that I have to take that risk. I don't know. It's because of my religious belief. I'm Christian. That's how this is why. So yeah.
No. Look. I got you. So if you and listen, I've got nothing against people who are religious. So why not have the church oversee the wedding? Why not keep the state out of it? Why not have the church and why not have the marriage in whatever church that you want to go to? You guys can make a big thing of it. You guys can cut the wedding cake. You can have the first dance and all that good stuff. Just keep the state out of it. If you want anybody involved to make it official, have the church be involved, because the church doesn't have any the church doesn't determine what the law does. Because if you guys decide to divorce or go your separate ways, she can't take half of your present and future earnings. Now, if you guys have children together, that is clearly a different story. If you make people with another person, then as a man, you need to be financially responsible for those people, whether you're with your ex-wife or not. But here's the thing: if you keep the state out of your marriage, if you just do it unofficially, do a private marriage, this makes it less likely for your woman to blow up your marriage for no reason. Now, she might still do that, but at least you still have everything that you came into the marriage with, without her having to fleece you just because you thought that she was a dutiful and doting woman. I'll give you the last word.
Yeah. So yeah, I agree with what you're saying, and because of my religious belief, I really need to have that marriage license to have a legit marriage according to the Bible. So yeah, I understand the private marriage. I understand this argument, but I will still take that risk. And if I get screwed over, then yeah. So
no, no, you're doing it all wrong.
I don't believe that it's gonna happen. I don't believe that it's gonna happen to me.
Why do you think?
I really trust.
Wait, hold on. Have you found a woman you want to marry yet? Yes.
I found a virgin. I found a virgin, and I think that she might be a good. She might be the wife of material. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
How old is she? How old are you?
She's 20. She's 20 years old. I'm 28.
Okay. That's a good age gap. How do you know she's a virgin?
Because of her upbringing. She's born in a traditional household, and she said that she never kissed any guy. She doesn't believe in boyfriend, girlfriend. She doesn't believe that she have to get married to be in a committed relationship, and she is really chaste and abstinent. If you talk to a woman, you know that she's a virgin, because she really doesn't have the same language of most modern women. So I really know that she's really religious also. So I know that she's telling the truth. So yeah.
Fair enough. So what you're telling me is that, and I understand where you're coming from. You'll never know what a woman's notch count is. But what you're telling me, and I think you'll probably agree, is that based on what you've seen and heard from her as of right now, it is far more likely than not that she has a very low body count, if any body count at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Was she where was she raised? Was she raised here in the West, or was she raised in another country?
She was. She's Algerian. She's come from Arabian countries. So she moved in. She moved there with her parents, and Yeah, so she was raised in Canada and Montreal.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm happy for you to meet a woman who appears to be a virgin at the age of 20 years old. Like, listen, man, this is a good thing. Just you need to understand that women are not good, they're not evil, they just are, okay?
Yeah.
And yes, she was raised in a traditional household and she apparently is a virgin, but that doesn't mean that she won't gut you if given half the chance. If you bring her to an environment that encourages her to do so. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So
Also I forget to tell you, she also believes in traditional gender roles. She believes that she have to submit to her husband, and this is a huge green flag if she believes that in traditional gender role and she have to submit to her husband, which make her different than the vast majority of women today.
No, listen, you're right, but this sounds good, and I'm not saying I don't believe you. I'm not saying I don't believe her, but any woman can say anything. There are a lot of women out there who have said to me, like, I believe in traditional gender roles, and then when I open the door for her, I pull up my credit card to pay for whatever date we're on. Well, I can pay myself. So just be very wary of that. If I were you, if you really do think that this girl is wife material, you can actually test her. Here, this is a very, very good way to find out what her intentions really are. Have you guys talked about marriage?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And my guess is that she's probably excited about it. Am I wrong?
Yeah.
Okay. Come at her with this, and this will tell you instantly what she's really after. Tell her, you know what? You don't have to tell me what her name is. We'll call her Michelle. Hey, Michelle, you know what? You and I have been talking about marriage. I'm excited. We both want kids, and et cetera, et cetera. But given the state of the court system here in the West, I think it's probably best for us. As a matter of fact, here's the way we're going to do it. We're going to keep the state out of it. We're going to keep the government out of it. Listen, I'll give you the wedding. You can invite your parents, and we can have the wedding cake and the dance and all that good stuff. But we're going to keep the state out of it. Wait a minute. Does this mean that we're not? No. We're still going to be married because it's more important for us to be married in the eyes of God than in the eyes of the court. And just put it to her like that. Listen, nobody, as far as we're concerned, we don't care. Being married in front of the eyes of God is much more fulfilling than being married by the court. Okay, listen, we'll have the pomp and circumstance because I know that you and your family, you want to see that, but we're not gonna get the state involved. We're not getting Canada involved. We're not getting the United States involved. We are just going to make a commitment to each other. We're going to get married, but we're going to have a commitment ceremony where nobody is involved in our relationship, at least not on the government side. If she is on board with that, if she really and truly does love you, if she wants to really have a relationship, if she really wants to marry you and have kids, she doesn't care whether or not the state's involved. However, if she has nefarious intentions at that point, she's going to make a big stink about it, right? She'll be like, well, wait a minute, why can't we get married? And tell her, look, we will still be married. Everyone, our friends and family will know that we are husband and wife. The only difference is that the state and the government will not be involved. If she has a problem with that, then you have a problem. But if she says, well, yeah, I don't care, it's just a piece of paper, I don't need to sign anything. If we make our vows in front of God and in front of a priest or a minister or whatever, I'm good with that. If she's good with getting married to you without the state getting involved, then at that point, that bodes very well for you in the future. I'll give you the last word for real this time.
Yeah. By the way, we're just seeing each other right now, so I'm still working my game on it, so I cannot guarantee that it's gonna end well. But it's okay, man. I understand what you say, and I like your work, so
thank you.
Can keep your work. So thanks for your advice.
Awesome, absolutely, man. Hey, remember, ask her that question. Put her feet to the fire, my friend. That's my advice to you. Thanks for calling in, my friend. I appreciate that. I appreciate that very much. Yeah, listen, it sounds like the guy has. Oops, wait a minute. Sounds like the guy has. Sounds like he's got things under control. Whether or not, listen, we can all sit here and say, "Oh, she's not a virgin. Stop the cap." Listen, man, I'm inclined to believe that she probably isn't, but we can't really. There's no way for us to verify a woman's body count. All we can do is pay attention, and it sounds like he's been paying attention. Somebody ban Initium Novum. Initium Novum, you seem to have all the answers. If you've got any answers, man, jump in the queue. I'd love to hear from you. I'm not really. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not really a big fan of. Pardon me. I'm not really a big fan of guys who are all up in the chat and in the comments who act like they know it all. Listen, if you know it all, jump on the Zoom link and tell me about it. But I've had enough of your shenanigans. Let's continue the breakdown.
Hello, my name is Adele. I'm from Spain. Adele Baez. I'm from Spain.
Oh my God, her accent makes me want to put babies in her, but I won't.
Should I say my age?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, I'm 36.
Woo!
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Single
well,
relationship, sugar
I'm
daddy,
single.
married.
I'm
Okay.
single.
Single as hell,
I don't have
36 and
sugar
single.
daddy.
Okay.
I-
Wait, she says what? Hold up. What did she say?
Single.
Married,
I'm
okay.
single. I don't have sugar daddy.
Okay. What do you do for work?
I'm modeling and acting and
Oh my God.
promotions,
Another
events,
model.
commercials, all
Another model.
kind of
Have you been on Vogue?
entertainment.
Yeah, I've been a Vogue.
I've been in Playboy, so I'm
Okay,
kind of
that's
maybe
something.
similar.
You've been on Playboy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, shit.
Yeah. Playboy cover girls, Playboy models are not really models. That doesn't really count. Because no one who has ever posed nude in Playboy, as far as I know, well, I guess there was Kate Upton. Kate Upton is a published model. But yeah, because you were nude and just because you supposedly posed nude in Playboy, that does not mean you are a model. Mac says her body count is over 9,000. Yeah, I would say so, especially if she posed nude.
When was that? In 1995?
No,
or?
it was last year,
That was last year? Okay.
Yeah, that was last year.
No, she looks
I'm calling cap. I don't think so.
good for 36. Though. You got to
Yeah.
admit, you weren't
Yeah.
expecting
She
36.
looks good for 30. She,
Playboy.
I'm gonna tell you what, she does look good for 36. Look at that midsection. That midsection's tight.
And then you're originally from Spain, single, and then what's the highest education
Spain.
completed for you?
Doesn't matter.
I studied a little criminology and to be a PI or CSI
Okay.
here in Miami.
Did you finish?
Yes, Miami.
I have left 1 year, but I
Okay.
did study during COVID in
Okay.
Miami.
So
This is what Myron says this all the time. If a woman is highly, highly attractive, it doesn't matter. Women, dude, extremely attractive women don't have that kind of drive. They just don't. This woman went to college for a year for criminal justice or CSI Miami or whatever, who knows, whatever the case may be. But guess what? She decided to be a Playboy model. Isn't that interesting?
3 years, you're 1 year away from a bachelor's degree.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
I think
1 year away
all
from
right, cool.
bachelor. Okay.
And
What-
dating status?
She said single.
And then where are you from?
Single as hell.
Single in Spain.
Spain
Cool.
is single.
Come on.
It's Spain.
What about you?
Okay, so let's go to Miss Spain's Instagram. Look, just judging by her body, she does look good. Let's see what we got here. Here she is. Adele Weissaz, 50. Yep, she is from Spain. She says actress, Modelo. Does that mean, is she talking about the beer Modelo? I guess model. Modelo is model. Yeah, she looks good. She looks good. She looks great. She really, really does. Unfortunately, if you really did pose nude for Playboy, this means that more people have seen you naked than you know personally. And if more people have seen you naked than you know personally, you belong to the streets. You are a 304. You are a hoe. These are all very artistic pictures and blah, blah, blah productions. I don't know why these women think that somebody needs to tell these women that they're not. She's got a nice body, but she's not attractive enough to be a model. Number one. Number two, she's got a tattoo. And the last I checked, models don't have tattoos. Right? Like you can't have a tattoo as a published model. We got a lot of girls who are quote unquote Instagram models that have tattoos. No, if you have tattoos, you're not a model. Ozzy Cortez says looks good, but for recreational use only. Yep. Yeah, listen, this girl looks good and she's 36 years old, but there's a reason why she's 36 years old and single. It's because, like Max said, her body count. It's over 9,000. There you go. That's it. Yeah, E. Jones, Deshiznit 702 says she's gonna have to share a high value man with other women. Yeah, and if you were to tell her that, she would strongly disagree. But it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Listen, this woman is sexually attractive to be sure, but she's not model attractive. Yeah, she's got a nice hindquarter. She had a good fake boob job. She had a good doctor. She looks good for 36. I'm not going to take that away from her. But any woman with this on their Instagram is telling you that they are not wife material. She is more interested in the attention from 1,000 thirsty betas than the attention from one high value man, just like the rest of them. Let us continue with the breakdown.
Hi, my name is Sydney. I'm 19. I'm from Jersey.
Damn.
And I'm a makeup artist.
God damn, 19.
I'm a full-time makeup
There
artist.
you
Where in
go.
Jersey?
Now that I
North
believe.
New Jersey.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Flag.
And single relationship.
I'm single.
Okay.
Yeah, no
Yes.
shit.
All right. Cool.
Welcome.
What about you?
Hi.
Yeah, they got all that out of her. Yeah, let's go to Miss Greenhair's Instagram page. There she is. 646 followers. Okay. This girl is 19 years old. She has this large tattoo. That's strike one. Okay. Big tattoo. Let's see what else we got here. Unnaturally colored hair. That is not blonde, brunette, or redhead. Yeah, she is completely disqualified for anything outside of a one-night stand or friends with benefits relationship. You want to know what's really ashamed? What's really sad about this is that this girl is beautiful. She's beautiful. If she would grow her natural hair out, if she had grown out her natural hair and didn't and forewent the tattoos, guys, this girl, dude, girls who look like this should be married already. Look at her. She's got a nice body. She's young. She's obviously beautiful, but she messes it up with these. She's messed it up with these ridiculous tattoos. Here's a wannabe booty pic. Ay. That is an incredible waste of talent. An incredible waste of talent. Shout out to JBlaze11 with the $5 super chat. Has a message for Darley. Says, if Darley wants to leave the woman some money, if you have 6 figures saved and want a private marriage, leave 10 to 20% in an account if she leaves. I actually have I have a very similar arrangement with Devin. But if she leaves, she's not getting shit. She's not. Because if Devin decides to leave, this means she's obviously sleeping with somebody else. And if she's sleeping with somebody else, she's not getting a dime from me. However, if I decide to leave, if I meet a woman who is younger, hotter, and can do all the things that she does or elevates my life in ways that she can't or is unable to, yeah, I'm going to break her off. I'm going to make sure that she's good to go financially because she's helped me. She's helped me build my business. I'm not just going to kick her out to the cold with nothing. To me, this is just the right thing to do. A lot of people might go, oh, you're a beta male for doing that. Okay, listen, man, you can call me whatever you want. But I'm going to do right by Devin. As long as she does right by me, I will do right by her if I decide to squeeze the trigger on the relationship or pull the ripcord on the relationship. Kyle 2020 says, wrong. Another woman is going to have to share a high value man with her. She is a side chick for life. Yep. Yeah, she looks good. She is hot, and she's a hot